What is it we actually do here?
It's important to your eyes.
Apple TV Plus gave the green light for Severance Season 2 even before the first season wrapped up in 2022. Season 2 was supposed to drop in 2023, but it hit some delays thanks to the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. Now that those strikes are behind us, director and producer Ben Stiller jumped on social media to share the good news. The intense workplace thriller is back in production for its second season. And here's a scoop on what to expect in Season 2. After a rocky production journey, we finally have a release date for Severance Season 2, thanks to a new trailer. Apple TV Plus dropped a brief teaser announcing that the dark workplace comedy will be back on January 17, 2025. The trailer doesn't spill much about the plot, but does give us a peek at Gwendolyn Christie's mysterious new character, who ominously warns the Innies that they should have left. Most of the original cast is coming back for Season 2, including Adam Scott as Mark, Patricia Arquette as Harmony, John Turturro as Irving, and Christopher Walken as Burt. Season 2 also brings in 8 new cast members in still secret roles, including Gwendolyn Christie, Aaliyah Shawkat, Bob Balaban, Merritt Weaver, Robbie Benson, Stefano Carinante, John Noble, and Olafur Dari Olafsson. There haven't been any solid details about the plot for Season 2 yet, but Season 1 definitely dropped some hints to set things up. In the final episode, the Innies managed to take control of themselves outside the office using the overtime contingency built into their Lumon severance chips. Their actions in the real world are going to be tough to undo, so Season 2 will probably focus on how Lumon reacts to MDR's rebellion without messing up their outies' lives. There are also plenty of mysteries surrounding Lumon that Season 2 might dive into. We could finally learn what really happened to Mark's wife Gemma, who turned up in the Lumon office as Ms. Casey, and get more insight into the company's bigger plans with the severance chips. Plus, we might see more of the outies' lives, especially with all the strange hints about Irving's life outside of work. Interestingly, in a Reddit AMA from April 2022, Severance creator Dan Erickson suggested that Helena Egan could be the villain in Season 2. The new teaser for Season 2 is out, giving us a sneak peek at what's coming in early 2025. It doesn't reveal much, but does show Gwendolyn Christie's character, who ominously warns the others that they should have left. A full-length trailer is expected to drop soon, so stay tuned for more. As a long-time fan of the show, it's safe to say we're all eagerly waiting for Season 2 to unravel some of the mysteries left hanging from the first season. There are definitely a few things we're hoping to see in the new season. One of the biggest mysteries that needs to be cleared up is Gemma's presence at Lumon. After Gemma's supposed death, Mark was so heartbroken that he decided to go through with the severance procedure to cope with his loss. But then, we find out that Gemma is actually alive and working as the wellness counselor at Lumon under the name Miss Casey. This twist left us all shocked and curious. How did she end up at Lumon? Severance Season 2 absolutely needs to dig into this and explain how Gemma became a part of Lumon. Her connection to Mark could also shed light on why Ms. Coble is so obsessed with him. There are plenty of other intriguing theories that Season 2 could explore, potentially answering some of the burning questions from Season 1's ending. Here's hoping the new season delivers on all those mysteries we've been waiting to solve. Another thing we're all hoping Severance Season 2 will dive into is the true purpose of Lumon. The company is shrouded in mystery, with secretive departments and unclear objectives. We still don't really know what Lumon is up to or what their ultimate goal is. Are they just trying to carry out Kier's vision, or is there something more sinister going on? The employees in the MDR department spend their days sorting numbers, but we still have no idea what their work actually means. Then, there are other departments like optics and design and disposal and reclamation, which are just as mysterious. Season 2 definitely needs to shed some light on what Lumon is really up to and what these departments are doing. It's time to crack open the secrets of Lumon and get some answers. Season 1 gave us a peek into the outside lives of some Lumon employees, but one character we know almost nothing about is Mr. Milchick. He's one of the most intriguing characters in the series, loyal to Lumon and determined to keep everything running smoothly, but his backstory is a total mystery. Season 2 should really dig into Mr. Milchick's life and reveal what drives him. he seems like a complex, multi-layered character, and exploring his past could add even more depth and intrigue to an already fascinating show. Understanding what makes Mr. Milchick tick could give us a whole new perspective on Lumon and the people who work there. One more thing we're hoping Season 2 explores is how the Innies will use the knowledge they've gained about their outies' lives. Now that the MDR Innies know some crucial secrets, like Irving's list of Lumon employees and the fact that Helly R is actually an Egan, there's a lot of potential for drama. Season 2 should definitely dive into what the Innies will do with this information and whether they'll face consequences for breaking one of Lumon's biggest rules. Helly R's situation is especially interesting because of her Egan connection. Will she share what she knows with the other outies, or will she keep it to herself out of fear that they'll turn against her? There's also the possibility that Lumon might erase the Innies' memories to cover up these discoveries, which would add another layer of tension to the story. An aspect that Season 2 should definitely explore is the relationship between Irving and Burt. From their very first interaction, it was clear that there was a strong connection between them. Unfortunately, Burt retired before they could really develop their relationship. When Irving's Innie got a glimpse of his outie's life, he discovered Burt's name on a list of Lumon employees and even drove out to meet him before the connection was cut off. Season 2 needs to dive into whether Irving and Burt had any kind of relationship before they were severed. Burt and Irving deserve the chance to truly get to know each other, if they haven't already, especially since their connection was cut short in Season 1. Exploring this could add a lot of emotional depth to the show and give their story the attention it deserves. Lastly, one thing we can all agree on is that Season 2 needs to shed light on the whole revolving concept and reveal Jamie Egan's plan. The severance procedure was presented as a groundbreaking scientific advancement, but many people underwent it without fully grasping what it might cost them. When Helly R was in Helena Egan's body, she had a revealing encounter with Jamie Egan, who mentioned something called a revolving. Given that Jamie Egan comes across as a boundary-pushing, morally ambiguous scientist, Season 2 should dive deeper into what exactly a revolving is and what it involves. Understanding this could provide crucial insights into Egan's grand plan and how it fits into the larger mysteries of Lumon. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. What are your thoughts on what Severance Season 2 should tackle first? Do you think the show will dive into the mysteries of Lumon, explore the relationships between characters, or reveal more about Jamie Egan's plans? Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.